Now today we are in the weird state of Florida, on the Key West Island. Now we all know the Keys, I hope so. You know, this is the Keys and stuff. And the mainland of Florida is up here. Here's Miami. And if you go around 100 nautical miles south, you find Key West, which is the southernmost key. And today's video is going to be about Key West Airport, which is probably the most southern airport in the US. I actually think so. Maybe Honolulu is more southern, is it? Yeah, maybe this is genuinely the southernmost airport in the US, but it does not even matter because this airport is special on its own. Now, as you can see, this whole island district is surrounded by these magnificent waters. You know, we have some swamps here and stuff, some waters here and some more swamps here. It's kind of interesting. I think that's a baseball field or something. And we have the airport right next to all the water and stuff. And yeah, you do not want to overrun here. That's kind of the theme that we're going for today. Now, overrunning can happen quite fast here at the airport. We only have a 5,000-foot runway, which is really not long, as you can tell. Maybe it's enough for a 737, but is it enough for a 777 or an A380 even? We're gonna find that out today. Now you can see some A320s spawned onto the apron. This is a Jetstar A320, which is kind of weird because Jetstar is Australian. We also have an Indigo A320 here, which is as weird since Indigo it's Indian. And we have a Delta CRJ 200, which is probably more of a suitable plane to operate here, because we are not allowed to operate an A320 here. I'm pretty sure about that. Actually, I had some issues flying a private jet here before in bad weather, so we're gonna find out what a 737 can do for us. Well, let's just start off with taking a 737 off out of here. Now, using a 737 at this airport is not that much of a problem. There have been real 737s at this airport before, but right now there are only private jets flying to this airport. But yeah, this seems very risky, even for a 737. Let's rotate. That is a lot closer than I want it to be. That was we almost rotated on the touchdown zone. I mean, that was still kind of far away from an overrun, but still. And right here we have the city of Key West. It's a nice place actually to go to. And I've just noticed that we have an opened door. That's weird. That's not intended. Did we just do a loop in this 737 and we did not die? Oh no, we are actually stalling out. That's not good. Oopsies. Ooh, right into a military ship. That worked out very, very well, didn't it? Now, there have been some crashes of private planes like Cessna Citations here at this airport. Again, there are not many big airliners flying here. Maybe let's try landing a bigger one. How about the 767-300? You know, that is kind of big, but not too big. It's like, alright, but you know, you kind of want to be careful. You don't want to do a Pegasus. Mic drop. You know, Pegasus just had another overrun a few days ago. How many more are they gonna make? How many more? Probably 40 or something. Alright, let's approach runway 27 or something. Let's try to make a butter landing. Oh my goodness. Now, something very interesting is that we have an Air Force base pretty much right next to the airport. It's here. It's pretty much right on the approach path. I can imagine that handling traffic here is very special, you know, with two airports so close together. Oh, we are very, very fast. That's not good. How did that come to be? Okay, super quick landing now, I guess. What are we gonna do about it? Oh, that was hard. Yeah, let's try to use this thick reversing power to kind of stop. Yeah, this was not a good idea. We should have probably gone around. You know, you can always go around. We need to remember that. And we are in the water. Yeah, that was not a good landing, I have to admit. You know, this is why you don't typically land a plane at 270 knots, but it was worth trying it out. Oh, and that landing was not too bad. We were just very fast. Pretty sure we could have kind of made it on the 767. Let's try landing the 777 there. You know, that is a bit bigger, but it's not the biggest plane either. This is gonna be quite a funny challenge. Okay, here we are in the 777. I think this airport does not have ILS either. The weather's good in Florida, so I mean, never mind, it always rains, doesn't it? But it's not like a nasty rain, you know? Let's try to not strike the forest there. Ouch. Okay, are we reversing? Yes, we are. We have a lot of reversing power in this plane, so maybe this will work out. Okay, that was a bit very close, but we made it, right? Let's check out that landing. It was probably not too super good. Oh, we almost striked some car there. Oh, yep. That gear must be a little bit broken now. Come on, that landing was fine. Don't judge me. Bit bad on the center line, but who cares? It's all about stopping, and we did stop after all. I mean, technically it was pretty much an overrun, but I mean, it worked, right? Now we are in the Concorde, a plane that we do not really see that often anymore, but you know, it can be worth it trying it out, right? Now, I don't know, did they use afterburners for taking it off? I don't think so. Let's use them though, because we need them. Yeah, this is a very quickly accelerating plane. You know what? Let's just make a challenge out of this. Let's not use afterburners. I think they only used to turn it on while cruising. Okay, this might actually work out. That was fine. That was just fine. Maybe a little bit very late, but it was just fine, right? And we didn't even really need afterburners. I mean, we kind of used afterburners for half the runway, but you know. Now, how about some other plane? Let's try the 747-400. Now, should we land the 747? I guess so. Now, landing the 747 is quite a business, I would say. Right now, the biggest plane that is actually coming into this airport is an Embraer E-Jet, not a very big plane. Okay, let's go ahead and land. Let's simulate a flaps 0 landing because we need a challenge, right? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, into the forest. Oh, that was hard. That was actually hard. Come on, the reversers are not working. We don't have reverse thrust or anything like that. I don't know why, but we're going for a swim now. There we go. This is the 747 in the Jesus edition. As you can see, it can roll on water, which is something very special about the 747. I cannot engage reverse thrusters for some reason. That is a little bit strange. Well then, 747, you suck. Let's try another plane. Let's try the A380 Plus, which is definitely a real plane with these winglets. They remind me of the 737 MAX. Not very good. Oh, doesn't even have engines. That's unfortunate. This glider A380, it does have reversers, but it only has thrust reversers on 2 of the 4 engines to protect them. And so we have a little bit less stopping power. But let's see how this is gonna work out. A very quick landing. Again, well, that was kind of smooth, but that was a 3-point landing, I would say. And a late one, we can almost like we can rotate again. All right, you know, you can always go around. That's what I decided to do now. Let's try this again, but in a proper A380, maybe. All right, so here we are in the proper A380. That one has actual engines, and it's not a glider plane. Oh my goodness. Let's touch down. Let's see if we can stop this plane. Now, something I did very wrong was I applied reverse thrusters in mid-air over the forest, and that made us kind of crash into the forest. And did we just land an A380 at Key West? Seems like it. Very interesting. Yeah, a bit off center line, I would say, but... And that's a wrap. We made it. We were able to land an A380 at Key West. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night.